Welcome to the Wine Showcase. I'm John.
And I'm Steve. Hey, we're going to try something totally different today. I mean, you're used to seeing us rating some wines here and giving our opinions. This time around, a friend, Doug Holliday, who happens to be one of our viewers, asked about Rombauer. And he loves Rombauer, but would like to find a less expensive alternative to Rombauer.
Are you saying Doug is cheap?
Doug is cheap. So we thought we would do this for him and for you. I ended up finding two other bottles that were very close to the tasting notes of Rombauer. So we do have a Rombauer that's here.
But we don't know where it is.
It's one of these.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
So it is the ones that we are going to be trying with that is the Hess Select, and we also have the Lohr. And both of these are from Monterey County, and apparently they're supposed to be very, very close to a Rombauer.
Okay, well, we're just going to have to drink it to find out.
Yeah, we will. And what we're going to do this time is we're not going to say which one is better than the Rombauer. We're going to figure out which one we like the best.
Oh, that's nice. So we'll just drink all three and then put them in order, 1, 2, 3 of how we like them, and then pull the curtains out?
That's it.
Sounds good.
This is going to be fun because we both don't even know. And we're both, our palates are going to just make the decision. And it's going to be something else to see what it's going to be like. Nice hefty pours we're having here.
Yeah, you got it. Like you said a few episodes ago, you got to get a good mouthfeel off it, right?
That's true. All right, number 1. Now this has a buttery nose, like the Rombauer.
Smell that.
Let's go for the taste and see what we have here. Well, that's number 1. Number 1 is actually really good.
It's really smooth, like mid palate for me. I get a little bit of a, I don't know what's causing it, but it's a little bit of a like sparks.
Oh, I got what you're saying. Yeah,
I don't know how to.
Right in the, like you were saying, the mid palate, and it's just spreading. And you feel it.
Definitely buttery on the nose, smooth on the start, some kind of sparkiness. It's kind of a medium length finish. It's not like doesn't linger for too long.
And it has it has the characteristics of the Rombauer, so where it is oaky, caramel, that type of flavor.
Yeah.
And
sugary. Yeah. Caramel.
So there's number 1. Should we go for number 2?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Grabs the bottle. Set number 1 over this way. As we're saying, the nice hefty pours. We actually ate before we.
Yes, it's always a good idea to eat before you start drinking.
All right, so let's go for this and let's see what this is all about. Never know.
This one's got kind of like an olive color on it.
It does. It's very light. It really is. This is going to be a hard test. I got to tell you this right now. With the nose, it's very similar to what we just drank. I mean, very similar.
Yes, yeah, it still has that buttery.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Now there's something that's different, and I'll have to say this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very refreshing. It does have this Rombauer-esque kind of taste, and
can you elaborate on that? Like, what about it? Makes it taste Rombauer?
I would say probably the oakiness is still there, and you've got it's not as heavy as it is the last one that we had, but it's a little lighter, and this one's just more vibrant. I could say it's refreshing. You know, it'd be a nice one for a summer day.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, I like that it tastes less sweet than this one. Like there's less sugar, but it's got a snap to it.
Yeah.
It's hard to put in words. You have to like try it for yourself, I guess.
Here you go.
Yeah.
But the other thing is there's the aftertaste. You notice that it's smooth?
It's polished.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just smooth, and then boom.
Here we go with number 3.
All right,
Let's
try
do
number
it.
3. Let's pour number 3.
Getting excited over this.
Yeah.
All right.
No peeking.
Look away here, not seeing what's going on. A little different.
And the color on this one, I put it a shade, I think it's right between the two. Like this one being the lightest color, this one being the darkest, and this one being in the middle.
If you can tell, yeah.
Yeah, you can
Just
tell.
looking right there. All right. Check out that nose.
This is a harder one. I don't know.
I think I did very well in my research on finding the alternatives here because it is very hard to figure out which is which. So. Now, this one's different.
I don't like this one. That's just how I do.
Yeah, it's not as it was not as good as the last two that we had. This one is more. I think it's a lot lighter. Is what it is.
Well, it's lighter, but also it's got just the finish just kind of, it just falls off. Like it kind of just goes stale.
It really fell off. So now the question is, which one do you like the best?
Oh, can I jump out there, Steve, and say what I like?
Go ahead.
I really like this number 2. I thought the finish, or the start of it, the nose had a little bit of a butteriness to it. The taste was like not too sweet, but then not too bitter or anything else. It's just like refreshing, like you were saying, and then the finish is just like it's got like a snap to it. You just feel good like after you drink it.
You really do. It is very refreshing. Like I said, for a hot day, it's great. I go with number 2 also. Number 2 would be my number 1 choice. And then we already know what number 3 is. But,
okay. What would be your number? Well, let's just go through the motions.
Okay,
What would be your number 2 choice?
My number 2 would be number 1 over here. The very first one we tried.
Yeah, I guess for both of us, or at least for me, like since we could just do the laws of deduction, 1, 2, and then we label this one the 3rd place, which is just like, hopefully this is a very inexpensive one we have here, because it's just...
Wouldn't you be surprised if it was a Rombauer?
Oh gosh, I'd go there.
All right, so why don't we reveal our producer here? I wonder if you... Should we use your hand to see if
you wish.
Yes, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go with our number 1 that's right there, and it's opening up right now. This is like Christmas.
Yeah.
Here we go. Number 1. Whoa, it's the Hess. Okay.
All right.
It's the Hess Select right there. That's amazing. I would say if you're really into Rombauer, there's your alternative right there. It is the Hess. So number 2, what do you think that's going to be? Well, I guess we're going to find out right now.
I hope it's the Rombauer, but I could be wrong.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rombauer. Number 2 that we liked the most because it was refreshing. It was we had our different flavors and profiles that we talked about, and I wonder why it's so popular.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez. Okay.
Then,
And number 3, well, I guess we could guess what that is.
The J. Lohr.
Oh, let me think. What could it be? John, I don't know.
All right.
It is the J. Lohr.
Yep, the J. Lohr.
So that is really interesting because I thought that number 1 was the Rombauer. Yeah, I did. And for those who love Rombauer and are looking for a cheaper alternative, Doug's terms, this will be the one right there. That would be the Hess Select.
Yeah, it was good. And how much does that run for, by the way?
The Hess Select is, I believe it's $9.99, and the J. Lohr is at $11.99. So Rombauer,
It's about $34.
$35 to $37. So there you go. J. Lohr coming in at number 3, and of course the Hess coming in at number 2 in our palette. It may be different in yours. And number 1?
Number 1 was the Rombauer. And I'm kind of curious, what year is this Rombauer? It's 2011.
Aha.
Nice.
All right. And yes, you will find that anywhere. We called it, do you remember what the sayings are about Rombauer around here? Danville, let's see if you know this.
I don't.
Oh.
Sorry.
All right, it started off as Danville Crack.
Oh, no way. Okay.
And you know what it is now? It's Danville Cougar Juice.
Okay.
That's what it's known as right
Okay.
now.
It sounds great. Thanks. That's all for us today on the Wine Showcase.
Yeah, I'm going to take
I'm
number
John.
1. You'll take number 3.
No,
No.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
come on. All right, do
All
it
right.
right. Here we go.
Cheers.
All right, cheers, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks for watching.